And as long as I got my suit and tie.
So you want to be an expert in the housing market, huh? You want to stay in front of the markets and be in the know. Well, here you go. Here's one. Now, no one's talking about this yet. We're probably about a year or two early on calling this one, but nonetheless, we're the resource, and you guys come here to be either entertained by our spoof shows or educated by our insightful ones. So here it goes. FHA could very well be our next housing-related bubble to pop. Now, before you write me off, let me explain. And realtors, don't click out because this will affect your buyers as well. Matter of fact, it already is. Before the bubble, FHA loans represented about 5% of the market. Fast forward to today, and they represent about 5 times that. 25 to 30% of the purchase market is now captured by FHA. Now, conventional wisdom would say, well, good for FHA, they captured more market share, they're making more money. And some of that's true, but remember, with more market share comes more liability, and FHA doesn't represent your typical strong buyer with 5 to 20% down. They typically represent the first-time home buyer with low scores and little down payment, maybe a collection or two. You know what I mean, LOs. So what's my point? Take a look. One thing I felt for quite some time is that this whole crash and market crash didn't really change America, meaning I still believe that we act, spend, and save the same way we did prior to the market crash. Very few of us actually learned from the crash and changed our ways. Now this is important because take a look at this graph. In 2007, you can see the change for FHA. The subprime loans went away and were funneled to, you guessed it, FHA. Now, FHA isn't giving out stated income or 80-20 loans, but they are giving out the next best thing. Down payment assistant loans with no true skin in the game, risky rehab loans, gift down payment loans, 580 credit score loans, reverse mortgage loans. You see what I'm saying? The risky buyer didn't go away in 2007 just because of the market crash. They were funneled into FHA and now make up a large part of their portfolio. Think I'm sensationalizing my point? Loan officers, ask your secondary managers what your delinquency rates are on your DPA and rehab loans. They're through the roof. We didn't get rid of Nehemiah and the 80-20 loans, we just rebranded them House Key or DPA or gift down payment loans. This has our current lifeline, FHA, bloated with toxic loans that we made apparently after the collapse. Think I'm kidding on the delinquency rate? Take a look at FHA's delinquency rate in 2012, just recently. Remember, this is after all the tough changes in loans. It's still hovering around 9%. That's 3 to 4 times the normal rate. Want to know why FHA continues to increase its premiums? Well, apparently FHA's current economic value is negative $34 billion on over $1 trillion in guaranteed loans. This is why monthly MI continues to increase, and this is why we now have lifetime MI loans. And this is why it should cause us all concern. Major changes like this are made for a reason. What's that reason? Well, I believe it's to avoid another government bailout. They're raising capital as a last-ditch effort to avoid another major failure, and it's too bad because this comes at a time when the housing market is picking up steam. We now need the future buyers of America to foot the bill for the past FHA failures, which seems to be a common theme nowadays. We really screwed things up, so let's let the future homeowners and taxpayers of America pay for our sins. Speaking of mortgage, we are currently mortgaging America's future because we can't pay for it now, so let's just put it on the new generation. Hopefully they can. So toxic, low credit score, low to no skin in the game loans with an already high delinquency rate. Sound familiar? I mean, what do you guys think is going to happen? I tend to side with reason, but hey, that's just me. What do you guys think about the FHA bubble? Good, bad, and different? Share with us down below, and we'll see you all next week.